Okay. Turn that shit off. Hi, honey. Thank you for 17 months of subscribing. That's awesome. And you get to be here alive? Let's see. I just know. Okay, so. We last left off. The girl. Who was it? Not Molly. Barbara, yes. And she died, and we read a really bad taste comic about it. .3D glasses. Barbara. Okay, so clearly it's something in this room. But what? Pizza. Happy birthday, Barbara. Um... Got books. Record player. Can't. That's spilled over.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean? The basement key? Ah, right, I see.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
I see. So do through this way, I guess? Okay.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years. Until America grew out of it.
Damn America. 1960. Every single time I've looked in these doors after I've already been in them. Oh, can go
Mom
up.
must have locked the 3rd floor stairs on the night we left.
You just locked fucking everything, didn't you? I can't go... Oh wait, no I can't. I was gonna say I can't go back in there, which means I don't need to be in there, but clearly that's not the case. Look at this, yeah, Calvin and Sam already went in there. Gregory.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
So we haven't been in there yet. Only lasted 1 year.
I wonder if that comic was right about there being a key inside the music box near the basement.
Ah, I see where that pushed me to. The basement. This is where Barbara got sniped. Basement was like... Not over here? Oh. Hey. Yo. Is there a reason why the game's so fucking dark? Graphics. I guess I'm just in a dark area. And over here we're gonna find the body of her boyfriend, which I forgot the name of because it's been like over a week.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Okay, I'll turn it up by 1. There we go. Mm-hmm. Snugular. Aluminium. What? Aluminium? This is America. Speak American.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Us?
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
It turns out she was hiding the creature.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
What the fuck? Bro.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Gravity Falls. That's also a show I've not seen.
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories,
Jiggly Farms. Pea soup.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Walter. Oh, he lasted a long time.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
Huh? You don't mean like literally down
On
here.
the first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane.
You mean just working here, right?
Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But
Why
if
can't
you
I
live
look
long
around?
enough, you get used to anything.
Okay, opening the can.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal.
Huh? I don't
Almost
like the implication, right? Is he the monster, or is there literally a monster taking him hostage?
And
Well,
then
maybe
one
not
day,
literally a monster, but
everything
figuratively.
just stopped.
2005. Oh, it was 1976 last time.
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
I feel like it's supposed to be really deep, but I have no idea what the fuck's going on. Like,
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
Walter. What's the monster? I'm gonna assume it's not a literal monster, just like the one literal monster that killed Barbara. Maybe this is about to turn into a horror game. Who knows?
I know it's out there, somewhere.
There's my
Whoever
girlfriend.
killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin.
I thought they all died from separate things, but I guess he doesn't think so.
Maybe this is all a mistake.
Like, one of the dudes jumped off
But I
a
need to
swing
stop living the same
into the
day,
sea.
even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
Did he... Wait. No, I'm going backwards. You can't fool me by making me go forwards. What the hell's back here? Oh, that's just where he came out? Okay, fair enough. Did someone push him? I think these people are all just insane and delusional, and he actually did just jump off the swing by himself because he felt like it.
I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left, or a month, or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day.
Get off the tracks.
I can already imagine the sun on my face.
I knew it, dude. Try to get off. Let me step back on. Walter. Dude, that's what he looked like?
I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Hold on, no. Back up. That's what he looked like? 19... He was 53 when he died. That's a 53-year-old? I guess 50-year-olds, lots of them have gray hair and some of them have long
My mom was
beards.
trying to protect me.
Oh hey, now I can go and get hit by the train as well. Flowers. Oh wait. It's a painting of the outside. That's a bit dark. Sure, my mom was trying to protect me. So clearly the mom's not a good character, right? He was keeping him here for 50 years. Maybe she was also scared. Maybe they were all taken hostage.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Yeah, it looks just like the day he
the
died.
same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two.
Hold on, sorry. I got it. I'm closing my curtains because I don't know why this game just got so dark, but the smallest piece of light that's creeping in is really annoying me. Okay. Close that. Oop. Dude, alright.
I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself.
One left, or
Perhaps
maybe
to
two.
everyone else.
So she doesn't know exactly if everyone's
But now
dead.
I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Oh, that's a nice memorial for him at least. They even left his Auschwitz cap as well. So wholesome. And, oh, There is no longer any track. This looks pretty. So it doesn't seem like it's just them that abandoned this place.
I
All
don't
of
know if I
society
should even
did.
be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
You see that over there? That's a light. And a very feature-shaped looking island. Not intimidating at
But I
all.
thought you should know about your family.
Your family? Wait. This is her diary. Why is she saying you now? She addressed this to
And the
someone?
history you're a part of.
She has a child. Hold on. Sanjay. It's addressed to Sanjay or K, maybe. Sven was the guy from ages ago, so he's probably not still alive. That's my guess. Sanjay or K. Probably Sanjay, because he's younger. K would know more, I think. If she's around longer. So I'm gonna say this is addressed to Sanjay. Down. What? Jones. And his shadow. Why does she walk like that? See that? She doesn't move her arms at all. Huh? I mean pregnant. Don't fetch shame her. What was the thing up
Though
here?
to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Alright, maybe she's addressing it to her child. Okay, I can't go this way. Well, don't give me all the answers straight away, right?
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
This seemed like a pretty place to just stand. Uh-huh.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
So I gotta get up there, huh? Oh wait, I'm on the other side. This is where I looked through at the beginning of the game. I remember. Wait, isn't the swing around here somewhere? Oh, there's, yeah, no, there's a treehouse.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
I mean, the dude died as soon as he got here. So that was probably first priority, but I guess it was a bad omen for things to come.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Then, Chirpy. Furpy. Zerpy.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Ah, it's Walter. Barbara. Edie. And one of them's gonna say Edith, and they're like, who am I? And turns out we're a ghost. Oh. The statue is a cat. I should probably look at these more. Calvin, Rocket, that makes sense, he had that in his room. Sven had the saw. Edie had books. I don't think we've been to Edie's room yet. Walter, I don't even know what that's supposed to be. Hair. And Barbara, she had a star because she was famous.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Oh, these are very elaborate.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Yeah, the red thing. What is it? Nice telescope. Shit's... I can see it more clearly with my actual eyes than with this.
Edie said
Oh.
she dreamed about the old house every night.
There's like 3 buttons and it never tells you which one to use. And I always happen to use the last one. The church. Can't walk across the house monuments. Shame.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
I like the smaller grave because he died when he was or the smaller tombstone because he died when he was a baby. There's some ratio of real life size at time of death to
She lost 2 of her brothers. just
tombstone
like I did.
size.
I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
What? Sanjay's dead? Hold on. Sanjay. Why does it... Is she just learning this now? 2002, Lewis Finch. Who was the other one? K? I didn't see any K in the graveyard. But Sanjay's dead. Maybe she doesn't believe he's dead. Edith, I mean.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself. But looking back on it now,
This is where Molly became a murderer.
If she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Whoa! Okay. I guess she is. Oh, here's my climactic prediction. She's gonna find out all the mysteries, but because the family curse, she's gonna have a miscarriage. Or end up killing her own baby because of it.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Might have been so rich that you can just have separate rooms for every single person in the family and be able to afford not to
They were
reuse them.
both pretty intense.
Bird. U.S. Marines. Sam. There is
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Makes sense. Is that a stuffed cat or a really realistic looking one? Airline tickets. Okay. I'll go to the glowing thing. Oh, fireplace. Cozy. You know, based on what's around the room, I'm gonna say it's probably a real cat. That's taxidermied. Selfie. Someone.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm? Am I gonna have to shoot
Oh, I can look around.
anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
Oh. Okay. That was.
I'm over here, Dad.
Hello? Where are you? Dawn.
Just need to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can hit the road.
But first, I need to take several pictures of my gun.
What?
Oh, I see.
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
Shut the fuck up, Dawn. You're being so ungrateful.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
Odin Finch National Park.
Okay?
Just be careful. The camera's older than you are.
Nice,
You're right,
nice
Dad. It's
grass
starting to clear
there.
up. Still freezing, though.
Oh, look at the trees.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
What
Hold
the
still
heck?
while I take a picture of you.
I definitely won't be moving. Hey!
That's a keeper.
That's a keeper.
Nothing quite like being outside. I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph? You don't need to waste any more film on me, kiddo.
Okay, I was wondering if they're gonna say anything.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip.
I like the signs. They look good.
Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time.
Gun.
Give me a minute to check the map.
Fire in place.
Let's see. Maybe.
Socks.
Was it?
Tent.
Could have been.
Whatever, I'm just gonna take a picture of everything. Surely something will be correct at that point. Oh wait, what's that? No? Canoe? Kayak? Trees in the background. What is that? What is it? Hammer. There's some poles. This is the maximum zoom. Oh, it's a deer.
Guys, Don. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target.
Probably skip some dialogue by clicking now. Where is she aiming? Over there? Where is the thing? I don't see it. I don't know, what's the minimum amount I can photograph and have it count?
I'm over here, Dad.
There's a ponytail.
One sec, Don. Let me get a picture of you.
Okay, I think it just has to be in focus. No, it has to be in the very center as well. Okay, fair enough.
Let me get behind you.
Ah, now we're gonna see.
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
If you want to survive, you need to kill.
Great shot, Don!
He's out of focus.
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that.
Oh,
okay?
what the fuck? I'm controlling him. I was like, I can't zoom in.
Sorry, Don. Just gotta reset the timer.
Oh wait, so I was controlling... I need to aim up and then... What? Ah, right, I see. I take the picture and then... get up. Nice picture.
Hang on, kiddo. Just trying to get a shot of the two of us together.
What, the two of us? What do you mean the two of us? Oh, she's up there. Okay. I didn't realize. I thought she was
Dad,
behind the photo.
it's twitching.
Or behind the
I
camera.
think
That's
it's
totally
still...
normal, Don.
Ah,
Just focus on the camera.
I
Try not
see.
to think about
Dad!
LMAO. Whoops. They kept that? Okay.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Where's Dawn? Oh, wait. Yeah, so she was 15 when that happened. Died in 2016. Wait a minute. Isn't this game taking place in 2017? That's pretty recent. Door. I wonder if Dawn dying is what spurred her on. Ooh, looks like a pretty
After Sam
place.
died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Finch control. Gregory. What was this? His room that I went in? Or that I looked through earlier? Dawn. Gus. Divorce contract. Why is that there? A lawsuit has been filed. No. I didn't want to put it down. Stop. Please. Pick it back up again. Divorce contract. A lawsuit has been filed against you. You have 20 calendar days. Okay, to Sam Finch. Oh wait, Kay. The wife. Yeah, she's the one over here that also doesn't have a death date like Sanjay. Wait, I didn't realize I don't even have a birth date either. Hold on. Edith isn't dead, but she has her birth date. Also, what happened to these guys?
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Okay. The controls in this game are confusing sometimes. What? I'm controlling the frog.
That time's over, Gregory. It's time to...
You're gonna drown?
Sweetie. Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
Duck.
I wonder what he saw.
Oh, lots of ducks. Oh, I can jump with space. That's a novel concept.
What his world was like. He reminded me so much of Calvin,
Only the most advanced speedrun tech.
lost in his imagination.
Wait, Calvin. Right, Sam was his brother. Okay.
Whatever it was, he saw.
Oh, they're all coming down. Wait, I gotta jump up and hit the whale? Or hit the water so I drown.
It sure made him happy.
But now I can jump up, land on you, and then... no? Why is the classical music playing? There we go. Not enough. Get up there. Yeah, there we go.
But I worried about a baby being too happy.
Get down here.
But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Uh-oh. As if you'd remember anyway. But I guess you could hear the tone. Oh, the frog's still up. Benson. Jump on me. Ugh. No. Now he turned the water on and drowned him.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw.
Wow, that's awesome, dude.
There's so much I don't understand about Gregory.
So much I don't understand either, as well. Can I turn around? What's this? Yeah, just the edge. I figured it is perfect time for them to hide something. Hello, Floopy boy.
Wasn't your fault.
It's good, gang. It's going alright. I'm a bit confused, but I think that's the point. I took the plug out.
Sure he's happy.
Going in.
Happy too.
Oh, he lost his
Good luck,
frog.
gang. Love, Sam.
He really wrote that on his divorce papers. I like the implication that she went to divorce him, gave him the divorce papers, and then he just gave it back to her with all that written on it, and she's like, "What the fuck?"
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet
And yet, raise flag, 7:30 a.m. Raise flag. Okay, interesting. Oh, there's a climbing wall. That's actually sick.
my mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
Oh wait, I'm gonna be skipping this. I don't wanna.
At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
I do things mostly in order. Make the diary real out of war. A poem for Gus.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Ruin it. Get the kite to hit them. Oh, we get the letters to follow us.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
That's understandable. Sorry to deal with a remarriage. I should probably be looking at what's happening down there. No? They're all just standing still. Okay. Oh, there they are.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Uh-oh. You're in very big trouble, young man. Yeah.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Lame humans. Oh, what the fuck? Can I kill these guys? No, they disappeared. They went inside the tent. Otherwise, they know what's going for them otherwise. Yeah.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Yo, Gus is gonna kill him.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Just fucking imagine all this shit happening outside and they don't even know. They don't even know what's about to hit them. Fuck! Didn't wish that. There we go. Got fucked up.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam.
Is this a boss fight? Oh.
But I didn't. Until we found you.
It looked really like a person there. The way the tent was flying around.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
What remains of Gus Finch? Alright, now I can climb the rock wall. Wait, so I could have skipped that? It probably would have made me come back down eventually. India. Helping hands create safe places. What is this here?
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Ah. That's who it is. Fly to India. Mathematics, geography, planet, India. Ah. So she was doing a bit of research, I see.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later.
When did they come back? Alright, a question. Up or down? Oh. Not down, clearly.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go.
Again, so... Well, obviously we knew he died, right? But now we know he's her father. And she still didn't write down his death date. So who's Kay? I don't remember who Kay is.
I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. and to see kids in the house again.
Right.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
If there's a child named Dawn, why don't they have another one named Dusk?
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Analyze objectively, never stop learning, assume nothing. Respect criticism, ask tough questions. Oh, the timetables. Wait, hold on. They homeschooled their kids as well. Fucking hell, this family is terrifying. Lewis plus lulls. Wait, it's gone. Oh no, it's still there. Oh, Lewis rules. Okay. Makes
But it
sense.
didn't last.
Edith is worth test. She. Gosh. They just had their own mini classroom. And there's a cross. It's true. Relief efforts end in disaster. I guess that's why they came back to America, huh? Odin.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
How far back can I walk? I want to test the limits of this game. Okay, pretty far. But there's literally no reason to do this at all. I'll just be wasting my time. I'll do the intended experience. Oh, you thought you could stop me from noticing this? Oh god. No, this seems like the main content. Why don't I go to the side stuff first? People. Milton.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings. I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
Very creative. The
Milton
magic
Finch
paintbrush.
The magic paintbrush.
No, okay, I can read too. Edith. Oh, it's a fliporama. This is cool. A chew. Boring. Okay. Took a little while for me to grab onto it. See you, Milton. Will it make me go back to look at him, or am I gonna get the bad ending or something? Let's go here. What's through here then? Lewis.
Everyone always told me to
Oh,
stay
what
out
the
of
fuck?
Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
Marijuana. His room looks like a trip, alright. Wait, his room was a boat? Hold on. What the fuck? Okay. That's kind of sick, actually. I know this whole house is over the top, but that's pretty sick.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Okay. Got the... what looks to be a SNES controller. Wonderland's
Lewis and I spent a
Turbo.
lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
He died a lot? Yo, a reference to the Finch family. That's so cool. Bouncy ball. Like a WASD is got the golden keys. True gamer.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Bitch.
He kept working at the cannery,
Alright.
but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same
Can I just throw
behavior.
this away first? No.
His mind began to...
He's gonna cut off his hands. To what? Block things out? What?
wander.
Wait. Oh, that was confusing. What the hell? Who am I controlling exactly? Oh, right. I see. He's playing a video game while
I
he's
asked
supposed to
him
be
to
working in
describe
his head.
He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved,
They moved.
and toads.
Oh.
And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head.
Wait, how'd that fish get... No, I don't want to pick that up. I want to pick up the one I've already... Okay.
But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more.
You found weeds.
I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him.
Oh, I like how
It seemed very
it's...
promising at first.
It's getting bigger and bigger. The vision. Soon as it's gonna get so big that it's just gonna be entirely the vision and not the real thing, and then gonna like cut his hand off or kill himself
On
somehow.
the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He
Oh, I
built the
like
city
that.
slowly, brick by brick.
Cutting the fish, opens the gate.
Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band.
I wonder if it would have been any different if I wasn't putting the fish at all the time.
Every day his imagination grew stronger.
So the boss said he was a model employee, so what if I was just sitting here not cutting the fish at all, except for that time I had
He
to?
no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever.
No longer spoke,
And
it's
one
not
day
good.
it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination, so he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor,
Which he won, of course.
and he won.
Uh-huh.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Oh,
Conquer a city, then immediately push on.
I'm not, carrying the fish as much anymore.
New Louisville.
Can I crash? Where's the fish? Give me.
St. Louis.
He's a very
We
humble
started drifting
person.
away from our reality. Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
Oh,
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
ah, I see. Why do they keep giving him the fish? I mean, I guess he's doing work for them, but like, surely at some point they'd be like, okay, something's not right. We're gonna stop giving you fish.
He heard rumors of a
Gay or straight?
handsome queen.
Mm-hmm. Can I turn around now? No.
The queen was on her own quest for
Radiant rainbows. Makes sense
radiant
for me.
rainbows.
Oh, there's Sanskrit there. That's nice.
He followed the sound of her
Oh, electric sitar.
electric sitar.
Oh, I have to run into them.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
Oh, yep, can't see anything anymore.
He
Can
knew the
barely
world
hear
was
it.
all in his imagination.
Yeah,
But
I
he
do
was so
like
proud of having created it.
how the perspective is. It's getting more and more into it. And we have to cut a fish to...
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Can these fish get the fuck out the way? They're
Someone
ruining
who'd
my
never known success in the real world. I think it
coronation.
was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
I guess. But what is the real Lewis?
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Okay, lay off the weed, bro. Oh, and now it's gone entirely. Wait, what is this? Where are we? We going home? Seems like the cannery. Oh yeah, that's his locker, alright. Imperial Palace, Orcas Island. Huh.
He began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the
Where's
cannery
all the
worker.
fish? Look at all that.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Oh, he's not even doing it anymore. Damn. Wait, so who are we playing as? The therapist? Oh, look at that. Uh-oh. They animated our head separate to our body, looks like.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Oh, that's interesting. If I hold nothing, it goes up. If I hold W, it goes faster. If I hold S, it stops moving.
The palace would be packed with his companions.
Hmm. Oh yeah, probably I'm the real Lewis. Nah. You're not even hitting the symbols, man.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him.
Hmm? The wise Calico. I don't see the kidney. Oh, I can't zoom in. Oh, look at that. Hey, buddy.
His queen waited, holding his crown.
My queen.
There was only one thing left to do.
What? You want your story to end once you become king? You don't get to experience any of the glory.
Bend down his head.
Okay. I see what happens.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Interesting that they left out the my sincerest condolences.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Guess I could have done this in any order, right? Now I gotta... Wait, now I still... Can I leave through here? Shouldn't I go back to the other guy? Milton? Or would it really let me just skip it all? Because it was prompting me to go further and further. Or I really wonder, would I get to the end somehow and then it wouldn't be all checked off? Or would I get a bad ending? I'm gonna let this kind of sleeper, bro. I'm happy for you, or sad, or whatever, but I'm out. So I think there are some limits, because in some of the sections I couldn't get past until I had done the previous thing. Stairs. And go up these stairs. Oh, there's nothing to go up. I don't think it was an option to open this door before. No, 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 no. You're really gonna make me do the whole animation?
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing.
Ah, that's
She
what.
waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
That's what was happening.
I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
So Lewis is the last one who died before they fucked off.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Oh, here's Sanjay. Her dad's.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
Edith. There's a bird. Star. So many letters.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
All that's left now? Am I at the end of the game? But I didn't finish Milton. Let's see. Edith.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word.
I thought she left everything
Until
behind.
supper when she raised her glass and said,
To our final night together, and all our final nights apart.
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Edith, go away. No, don't. No, actually go away now. I changed my mind.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom
back
said the
here.
library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance.
You can't go up the stair. Ah, because it's locked.
Or that Edie had a key to it.
Oh, I should look down. Ah, she's in her pajamas. Sneak past the books. Why are the candles everywhere?
The thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
I know, because Edie put it. Oh yeah, there was a monster storyline. That. Forgot about that.
Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
History of the Finches. Oh, we're gonna get the real story.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Oh, we're gonna go see what the light's all about? Ah, yeah, because the tide's out, so now we can walk.
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground.
Ah, right, that's what that is. Okay. Can I go back up? It's finally down here. Can I go up to, like, Lewis's room and stuff? Nope.
There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know,
How'd they build it
I've
there
seen
then?
that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
The fog, okay. I'll just retrace my steps, won't get lost. Can go back. No, it's teleported me somewhere. Okay.
I got turned around. For a while, I wandered.
The way she wrote I looks like a
Started
dick and balls.
seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Dear.
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
Damn.
I never saw Great Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it.
That's fun.
A few years went by.
Get those letters out of there.
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone.
You had
The last
your dad, didn't
Finch
you?
left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes.
I like that quote.
And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
We're playing as a...
This journal was supposed to be for you.
What the fuck? I just realized where we are.
But now I hope you'll never see it.
That's a bit
I just
disgusting.
wanted to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now...
No thanks, I'm going backwards. Please. Get me out of here. Holiness. Okay.
Things didn't work out that way.
Alright, yeah, we are playing as a child, because the game opened with the guy on the boat. And then they open it up. Oh.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
What? Did she die in childbirth? You gotta be kidding me. The house is still there, looking exactly the same. And you never got to find out about Milton? It just wasn't important to talk about. Okay. In Dallas. Is this based off a real story? Why are they showing them their childhood pictures? I guess it's the big theme of the game. Yeah, Edith. San Juan. Lewis. Oh wait, this is reverse order of what we did it in. Wait, so is it gonna show Milton or not? I like Thomas. He seems like a chill dude. Yeah, it skipped over Milton. Hold on, that's... Okay, that's interesting. Because we're back down to Gus. See Johan's name in the ending credits? Achievements. I wonder, was Milton the only one I could have skipped? Because it seemed like every other member of the family, it didn't let me open the next door until I looked at what they read. And especially with Barbara, right, we discovered that there was a key. You could skip Gus? Interesting. Oh, right, yeah, Mama's poem. Yeah. I don't want to mention it, but yeah. Peachy House. Annapurna Interactive. Nathan Gary. Okay, so also I didn't expect the game to end this quickly. I didn't know it was this short. I didn't look up the playtime. 2.5 hours? Sheesh. Trick or treat, smell my feet. I don't know what to think about the game. It's obviously, it's the kind of game that you gotta look into a lot into, definitely. Nothing. Well, there's a few obvious things. The replay a story option is now available. Select Edith to play from the beginning. Okay. Wait, replay a story? Ah, I see. Oh, look, in Milton, I never, never did Milton. Let's do that. I think it's only right we do him justice.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
I'm just kidding. You thought I was gonna read all this? Okay, that's the last time I do that joke, I promise. He's painting that and then doing his self-portrait, maybe? Oh no, he's painting a door and he's gonna walk through it, isn't he? Yep. See ya. And then there's nothing.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Okay. I just finish all stories achievements. I can't believe that that was it. Okay. See you, Milton. Alright. Now I'm going to check Steam for achievements and see if I want to bother doing them if I haven't finished them all. I've unlocked 2 out of 9? Oh, fuck. Great. Catch 2 rabbits with only 2 swoops. Take both paths to the house. Knock all the letters of Gregory's name into the bathtub. Look in all peepholes and telescopes long enough to hear Edith's commentary. Play Calvin's story again. Clear all the balls off the pool table. Let the drunken sailor finish his song. Do I want to do all that? I know what most of those mean, but what are the other ones? What's the pool table? I'll replay Molly and do the rabbit thing.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Speedrun. Toothpaste.
I kept eating and eating.
No. I have to consider eating this guy?
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it. My Halloween candy was all gone.
I like how I can eat the toothpaste and the gerbil food before looking for like candy to eat.
It's late. Go to sleep.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
Alright, speedrun. You've never seen this tech before.
The bird was really scared.
I looked at the achievements, and I want to do some of them because they seem easy enough. You might be able to point me in the direction of some of the non-easy ones, although...
I jumped and I almost got her.
You said you don't remember a lot of it. Do you remember where a pool table was by any
I could
chance?
tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl.
Okay, so if I
heard was the wind.
If I fail this,
Nibbling in the grass.
then I have to do this all again. The cat section and everything. Okay. Gotta get real close. There you go. That counts as one, right?
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Rabbits. Wait, don't tell me we're already gonna go to the shark
A
section.
rabbit.
Oh, right, yeah, I forgot about this. Okay, so we do have... Swoop. There we go. Catch 2 rabbits with only 2
He
swoops.
was almost too.
Okay. Let's look at the other achievements. What else? What else is there? Knock all the letters of Gregory's name into the bathtub. Okay.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Oh, I see. That should be easy enough.
Time's over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
Okay, cool. Wasn't one of them... Yeah, play Calvin's story again. Okay, so... With no other stipulations? Sure.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Yes, that's why it's so tough. Wanted Dawn to be tough because his brother died when he was younger.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom, and he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again, and he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly. But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Did this actually happen? Also, what happened to the
Going
monster?
around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Out of all the horrible shit in this game, the guy just living underground and doing the same shit for 30 years, and then running into a train because he was so bored.
But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Oh, I did the loop.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Oh, I saw the light there. Hmm.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Take both paths to the house. Okay, I can do that. I know I went through the sides the first time.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you.
My
And I'm sorry
family
about
didn't.
that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Yep, I do. One thing I don't want to do is
Sure until
the
I was
peephole.
11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
That's gonna be something.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral. In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know.
Ah, alright, I remember. It's coming together. I forgot about that line. That's why she's coming back now, just after her mother died. It's the most recent one in 2016. Is the key.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Oh. I got the achievements. I thought it meant go both entrances. Oh dear. I want to keep going though. Although it looks like they're converging.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to. The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it. As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
She was pregnant.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Alright, so you have to go into the sides. Okay, achievements. Look in all peepholes and telescopes long enough to hear Edith's commentary. Clear all balls off the pool table. I don't know if I want to do those, you know? Like, what's the pool table? Oh, wait, let the drunken sailor finish his song? Oh, no. Oh, no. That's in Molly's story. Fuck's sake. I didn't realize. I just... fuck. God damn it. Could have done the 2-in-1.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat. The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Okay, gotta open this up,
Mom,
and then
come out now.
is it doing that?
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Okay, yeah, that skips that dialogue. If we look at the Halloween candy after we open that, and then we eat the toothpaste.
Eating and eating. Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat. I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Look at this speedrun tech, dudes. Going their own way again.
I jumped
It's
and
so
I almost
cool.
got her.
What is
I
jumping
could tell she was getting
quicker?
really tired.
Can we jump down here? No? Okay.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Where are they?
Rabbits.
Rabbits. Now I'm kind of a pro at this now.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit.
I could get a world record in this game.
Find something bigger.
Why does the mama rabbit spawn in the same spot every time? Because she spawned around where the farm was last time, or where the field was.
A mama rabbit.
No, he doesn't. Okay, that makes sense, because it'd be really annoying if you had to go to this specific spot.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Bit of time lost there. Landed behind the tree before we recover it. Key is to keep holding forward in
I rolled off
space.
a cliff and into the ocean.
And that's how you go as fast as possible. Gotta keep spamming space.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Hold down. Not that much down now.
Grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed. Now I was a monster when I smelled people everywhere.
Okay, so it doesn't seem like it slows down to zoom
I was
in.
big, but I moved real quiet.
Can I just not eat these guys? Oh yeah, I can.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Alright, so I gotta not eat this guy. What? Put him in bed with the captain's daughter. Is that an actual part of that song? I never heard past the chorus. I can't see the lyrics anymore. Wow. I'm gonna spare you just for that, man. It's interesting that you don't have to eat any of the people. It's just entirely optional. Except for this guy, maybe. You going through this door? Hey bro, what's up?
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And to cross the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam.
I can't pause. Okay. So, the other ones... There's two more. Look in all peepholes and telescopes long enough to hear Edith's commentary. Clear all balls off the pool table. Now, do I want to do that? Not particularly. I'm happy with 7 and 9 achievements. 78%. I think I did alright for myself. So, I guess that's it for Edith Finch. I didn't expect for it to end this quickly because I didn't know the game was that short. I just put it on the list because I heard it was good. As for my review, yeah, I don't know what to think of it. It's confusing, and I think it's supposed to be. But it's also not clear enough for me to be interested, really. It's just... all these people died. And that's it. And they lived in the Hello Neighbor house. I'm sure there's some deep lore for me to get into, but... usually what makes these kind of games work, like Five Nights at Freddy's, Soma, and pretty much any other game that has deep secrets that you would never catch in your first playthrough, they have a surface level story that's engaging to go through and gets you interested in the first place. and then you look in trying to understand the story, and then you find all these other things. I think that's cool, but this was just more like, I don't know. It was just a bunch of sequences of events happening, and I didn't really end up getting much out of it. So unfortunately, I have to say that I didn't like this game. So let's look at the Google Doc. Where is it? Owned by me? Alright, yeah. Okay. Okay, so the next one is Pony Islands. That is the next game in the list. So, see you next time when I play that.